Dude. Man.
They fight different up here, don't they?
They do, they do.
Yeah, that one was nose hooked, so he was good.
Golly. So everybody knows Minnesota is the home of 10,000 lakes, you know, and on the drive up here, we saw 20 and we saw 100 on the map. How do you narrow these down and guide on these and know which ones are good and which ones aren't and find the time to figure them out and then pattern them?
So the biggest thing is, I mean, obviously just talking to other anglers, you know, social media now is just a big thing to, you know, chat with other people who are fishing different areas. But like when I'm up guiding and I want to find or add new lakes to my, you know, guide arsenal, you know, the biggest thing that Minnesota does is they do a lot of test net surveys, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's all public information. So say if I'm up, you know, guiding in my region and it's like, okay, this year I have 3 days to kill to, you know, break down a couple new lakes.
Yeah.
I can go on my Navionics on my phone. It's like, oh, I want to see what, you know, this lake looks like, or, you know, what's in the surveys for this lake. You go on Lake Finder Mobile and you type in that lake and it'll give you the date it was surveyed, exactly the size structure of panfish, walleyes, pike, bass, everything that they catch in their test nets. And so that's always a good indicator for me. It's like, okay, if that lake is going to be conducive for guiding, like,
Yeah.
you know, if there's 100, they have, you know, they had the nets out for a day and they had 100 12-inch crappies in it. That,
yeah,
me,
you know,
that's going to be a good
yeah.
lake, you know?
Yeah.
But then it all boils down to, you know, if, you know, what's the water clarity like? If it's super clear, it's not going to be the best lake to summer guide on. So there's a lot of factors that go into it, you know, to pick those certain lakes I like to guide on.
Yeah, and having just a couple other good buddies that you can trust and other guides to network with.
Yeah.
People talk about, oh, it's like every good fisherman out there, they don't figure it all out on their own. They've got buddies, you know, hey, have you been on this lake lately? Have you been on this end of this lake? And network and use each other and get feedback.
You know, and the biggest thing too is, you know, if you're working with other guides and stuff and, you know, it's kind of a, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yep.
You know, if you're struggling on one lake and, you know, they give you just the tiniest bit of information that's going to help your business or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, that's crucial, you know, but then at the same time, when they're struggling, they reach out to you, you know, you give that information back and help them out, you know, so.
It works out.
Yeah, networking is, you know, a huge, huge thing.
It's like anything. It works in life, just helping each other out.
Exactly.
Being a good person.
Exactly.
It's not just for fishing.
Right.